your worship should know what the background of this matter is. Accused number 3 is accused of hiring people to commit the so-called contact killing. He's charged with attempted murder for that. Now the basis is, and if one looks at the affidavit of the investigating officer, which has been sworn to and attested, she makes the allegation that he had paid people to do that. Now then they go into his bank statements and they investigate certain aspects. We haven't got the 205s for those bank statements. We haven't got the bank statements. They're relying on the bank statements to say or to try and rebut his version.
To interrupt you, the bank statements, the 205s, are they in the... And as he undertook to do, if there's anything else you want, I would suggest that you approach him. Good.
This moment, Joseph. Yeah, we are on record, are we?
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right. As your worship, please. Good, thank you.
Good. Okay, now what's going to happen to this?
Yeah, Your Worship, I will have to request another indulgence from the court. We've been submitted with 2 further police dockets that we intend to centralize in this case. The one is the Pretoria West matter. I've provided the case numbers to the defense, and the other one is the Littleton matter. Centralization and transfer will then happen simultaneously. The date that we propose is the 26th of August. Your Worship, I know it's a far date, but I also am aware of the fact that Accused 1 and 2 also has another High Court matter in between these.
Entire docket within a reasonable period of time. I suggest 3 weeks on the current docket, and then on the other dockets that they intend to add for the next occasion, so that we're all on the same.
That sounds fair to me.
Yes.
Worship, I understand the aspect of the centralization. I know it's been done by the NDPP, but at this stage, we're not even sure, and if my learned friend can enlighten us, as far as I know, accused number 3 has not even been charged on these matters. What we also want to request is that if they are going to do the centralization, that they provide us with copies of those dockets before the next date as well. I think I would ask your worship to make an order in that regard.
What is the date?
I take note of that, Your Worship. I will provide copies in 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
I think 2 weeks, Your Worship.
Yeah, I think we should make both 2 weeks from now. It's fine.
Good, the case against all of you is in the monitor to the 26th day of August 2025. The first 3 accused, they will be in custody. Number 4 is on bail. Am I right?
1 and 2 is on warning, Your Worship. 1 and 2 is on warning as far as I know.
Right?
Yes, I take note. 2 weeks from now is
1, 2, and 3, they're in custody.
1 and 2 is in custody on another matter. They're on board on this.
Oh, I see. On this one.
Yes. Number 4 is on bail.
Okay. Number 1 and 2, you're on warning on this matter, although you're in custody on another matter. Number 3 in custody, and number 4 on bail.
So, Your Worship, just another aspect. Apparently, the Judge 7 read the case appear in the High Court in Durban, so that you just make sure that
The case is in demanded 26 August. You can stand out.
as the court
And the court is worship.
Maybe we excuse her. Enjoy the weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Vusimuzi Matlala and his 3 co-accused, including his wife Zakani Matlala, Floyd Mapusela, and Musa Kikana, appeared in the Alexander Magistrates Court today. He was arrested in 14 May and he was charged with attempted murder and conspiracy to commit murder with his former girlfriend, Debogotho Bijane. He was also being investigated and at the same time investigated in connection with the murder of a whistleblower, Babita Deokaran. But the case that actually led to him being arrested was the investigation. He was investigated for money laundering from Prasa, and at that time of the investigation, he could not be named. Reports stated that police obtained a search warrant and raided his homes in Pretoria and Johannesburg. They seized his cell phone and reportedly found WhatsApp messages between him and the hitman. The two hitmen, Musa Kekana and Floyd Mapusela, have been arrested along with Kat. In one message, Matlala allegedly told the man, shoot her in the face so that her family doesn't recognize her. However, when the attack happened, Tobejan was just shot on foot while leaving Saint nightclub in Sandton, and a friend took a bullet to the spine, and the lady is still struggling. Deborah came so many times to social media to cry about this. She made posts, she wrote letters. She was just scared. She was scared for her life. At some point, she left South Africa and took her son, uprooted her son, and went to stay in Dubai. And she came back. And even when she came back, she still pleaded, she still cried, she still told everybody who was listening and all back that people want to kill me. And I don't know, now that everything is unfolding, it's just so scary. It's so scary that she was faced with this huge threat, and it seems like nobody was listening. One of her posts she wrote, I'm a survivor, she said. I survived targeted shooting, an act meant to silence me. I've survived the brutal weight of online bullying, defamation, and relentless character assassination. I've been mocked, humiliated, and threatened, not just as a public figure, but as a mother, a woman, and a human being. While many might retreat from the spotlight after such trauma, she kept fighting. She kept coming. And she said, through it all, I've fought purpose in my pain. That purpose has now, it has now a name, Botlhale Foundation, a movement rooted in wisdom, healing, and justice. Botlhale means wise in Setswana, and Tobejane says the foundation is a safe space for women, children, and marginalized voices, especially those who faced bullying, silencing, or abuse simply for existing or for speaking out. She started a foundation, I think in her son's honor, and she named it Botlhale. I think that's the son's name. In another post, Tobejane wrote, I never thought I'd have to live in fear after surviving an attempt on my life. But here I am, shaking because the very people who plotted to kill me may be granted bail on Tuesday. That was when Matlala and his co-accused first appeared in May in court. She continued to say, a husband and wife, both involved in a conspiracy to have me murdered, are among the accused. This woman, someone I knew, used her power and her money to orchestrate bullying campaigns online to break me down emotionally and ultimately to silence me. They paid girls to harass me online. They'd tried to kill me, and now they may walk free. I'm speaking out because the justice system in South Africa has constantly failed victims. Protection is minimal. Corruption lurks in courtrooms, and survivors are expected to move on while our abusers roam free. If these people get bail, I fear not only for my life, but for others, because I'm not their only victim. We cannot allow the system to fail again. I'm pleading for justice, not just for me, but for every woman who has been bullied, silenced, and hunted for simply trying to live. Please help me raise awareness. Share this, talk about this, demand that these individuals remain behind bars. Because if the justice system won't protect me, the people must. With trembling hands, but a steady voice. Signed it, Tebogo Thobejane. She spoke, she cried, she was bullied, she was ridiculed, she was shamed. Even popular figures like Inomorolong and J. Israel bullied her to try to silence her. And amazingly, her case led to a major breakthrough. It led to to breaking open the biggest criminal case in South Africa, which includes murder of several activists, drug trafficking, Gauteng drug lords involvement of prominent MPs, politicians, business people, because the very same cat who was who is accused of attempted murder was in the 850 million fraud that whistleblower Babita Deokaran exposed, and Babita was later gunned down outside her home. I want you to get that we're not dealing with just a criminal who just a small criminal. We're dealing with somebody who just eliminates people if they are a threat. Please share your thoughts down in the comment section. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. South Africans, please keep safe. See you in the next one. Let's grow this community. Bye.